Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play Factorio with George.
Hey, what's up?
Doing some furnacing.
That's the fun part.
I think I'm going to start on the bus and actually get, like, circuits being produced. But I suppose we need copper. Do we have copper? Are we ready to go electric with them?
Yeah, well here, let me see what I got already. I can make a bunch of drills, so I'll go ahead and populate copper real quick.
Yeah, so I think what we do is we leave, like where you have the iron coming in, that should be the southernmost thing. So copper can slip underneath it until we're ready to bring in trains.
Yeah, and we want to have 4 lanes of iron available. Well,
we could do it all above, though, right?
That's true, yeah.
Because we'll just balance it up to the top.
Okay.
Because honestly, I'm not sure we'll get to 4 lanes before that is depleted. I mean, maybe. The goal is to... what's the goal? How do we play this game? The goal is to have a train station, like a waiting station for iron. So it'll just, like, we'll have like 18 iron trains going. And then as the station empties, one will slip into place.
Okay.
Theoretically.
Oh, I built this too far apart. Thank God they're not moving.
Why can I not produce these gears? We should set up gear production. You got it. Gears will be here. I can't produce any more of those because gears. So, crap. Well, let's just steal some iron off the bus. So I can get a couple more of these bad boys.
If there's one thing Bob's Mods does well, it makes things that take about 1,000,000 times longer to craft in your pocket.
Oh yeah. I have no belt. Oh my god. This could take a while.
I can donate some to you. Actually, no, I need to bring this copper over. I can't donate.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I understand completely. All I need to do is just get the iron here. Pretty much I'm using all of the iron to produce gears. Like 100% of the iron will be for gears. Hopefully this will be acceptable. Can I modify these yet? Damn it! What technology do I need to do that? I need to be able to change it. It's this! I need this. It's green science! No! No.
I'm sorry, but it's just funny how that always seems to work out the exact way.
Yeah, we need near inserters is what we need. That'll allow us to change where on the belt something happens. That's okay. We're now getting gears being made. That's the important thing. Give me a couple underground belts and I'll get this on the bus. I didn't decide what everything was going to be. We should do that. Give me a bunch of... fine. I'll chop down trees. No, I'm standing next to the wood. Give me some wood.
There's a lot of wood
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 4 rows. That'll be good enough. Well, all 4 of those are... We know that all 4 of these are going to be iron. So that's copper, stone. That's already in place. This boards, they will turn into basic circuits. Basically. Alright, so you are going to be gears.
Could you perchance elaborate upon that statement?
Yeah.
As in, like, you're going to... Go ahead, sorry.
No, that's all right. Go ahead and look at where I am. Because I'm standing on the bus right now.
Okay, looking at you.
So the top 2 are going to be copper. This is going to be either steel or stone, brick. I don't care either one.
Okay.
And then this, where the boards are, once we get to the spot where we make our circuit boards, this lane will end and the circuit boards will come in. because you don't need these farther than circuit boards. So they'll take over.
Okay.
So like that'll go up, and then in this spot, boom, will come down, and there'll be circuit boards.
Now, can you remind me, do the advanced circuit boards need the basic circuit boards to be made?
Oh, no. Oh, no. So, I mean, yeah, well, the second level do, but not the advanced. There's 2 levels to the basic and 2 levels to the advanced. So they're independent of each other.
Oh, excellent.
Yes. So we're going to need solder and electronic components before we can get to basic electronic boards. Solder, of course, is just solder plate and resin. Solder plate, no problem, is just iron, or not iron, tin and lead. That's the only thing we could do right now. And then the basic electronic components, those suckers are tin, copper wire, and carbon. We're going to be making a ton of tin, copper wire, and carbon. It's just going to be ridiculous, but there's good ratios for that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one of those. Can I make more of these?
Okay, copper incoming.
Of course, I have to make basic circuit boards, but so be it. All right, I want 2 of these bad boys. I'm going to move this to here. That's not optimal for now. We probably need speedier things, but I need basic electronic boards for that, so that's not going to happen. You don't need basic... Yeah, you just need basic circuit boards, so I can get inserters being made relatively quickly. We need more gears, of course. How do we do level 2? We don't even have the research for level 2 yet. Oh, God. Is it green? It's not. But you need basic electronic boards to make them. Oh, my God. Ah! Oh, Bob, it's been so long since I've been at the beginning. All right, we need those anyway, so that's the next research we're going to do, because we need those. Oh, we have no research being done. That's right. Is there? I've shut off science, so I don't know why I'm doing this. We'll have to get that made, too. I guess we'll make gears up here, and then science up here, and do the rest of it below. I don't know. It's going to be complicated. We need belts and stuff.
I've got 62 right now, so
no,
probably.
I mean, like, we need belts automated.
Yeah, we do.
Alright. That gets those gears on the bus. They go round and round.
I'm always getting the jokes before I get a chance. I don't even know why I'm here.
Gotta talk faster. I need 5 more labs. It's going to take 20 of my belts, and I only have 30 left, so I guess I'm not going to make those yet.
Okay, so she said the top 2 of this second one here are going to be copper, yes? These 2 right here.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't have any stone smelted. Hold on. There you go. Alright, so we're going to do some basics here. This whole thing, this column will be gears. Eventually we'll need a huge amount of gears. Yeah, we need more inserters. Boards!
It'd be nice if there was some kind of way to lay down inserters like you do power cables, where like if you have enough like underground belts and like you can just like drag it along, and you know, as like it encounters obstacles, it would no, because then you just be wasting underground belts. Never mind.
Speaking of, yeah, this guy's a liar.
Who?
That Control-Shift-R doesn't rotate through.
Well, do you need to have accident?
Oh crap! I just did a blip in my recording. Fantastic. Control-R. I hate you. It's almost like that. Why I removed that as a hotkey from everything.
He knew what he was doing.
Excuse me? Okay, so if copper comes through, which is going to be in 85 years, we'll leave some space. We'll start baking circuits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are made in electronics assembling machines, not normal assembling machines.
Because they're
normal
slightly
assembling,
faster.
they're twice as fast, and their footprint is smaller. Now the problem is you really need red belt before that setup is amazing. So we'll just have to do one side for now. Because the way to really do this is not quite how I'm doing it. Because it's still a 3-to-2 ratio, so if you look at the ratios, I'm just showing the guys on the channel. You need 1 wooden board and 3 copper cable every second. Of course, you make a copper cable. That is still the same. You make 2 every half a second, so you make 4 a second. So if you multiply by 3, you get 12. If you multiply by 2, you get 6, actually. Wait a minute, is the ratio different? You need 3 every second for 1 machine. Here you get 4 every second. So it's 1 machine and a third. No, okay, it is still 3. Then 2 machines and 2/3. The third machine actually gets you more than... Wait, the ratio is different. You need a 1-to-1 on wooden boards, which we're doing 4, so you can support 4 of those. So if I have 4 of those, I need 12 copper cable every second. But I'm making it at 4. That's actually 3 to 4? That doesn't make sense. If this were all at 1-to-1, which it's not because I'm using electronics assemblers, but if this were all at 1-to-1, I would get 8 wooden board a second with this setup. Which would support, again, if it were 1-to-1, but it's not. So 8 wooden board a second would support 8 basic circuit board factories. I would need 24 copper cables. To get 24 copper cables at 4, I need 6 of these. It's a 6-to-4 ratio, which is 3-to-2. Jesus Christ.
Huh.
No, it's a 6-to-8 ratio. Because I said I could use 8 machines. Right? You with me?
Yes.
So 8 machines, it's a 6-to-8 ratio. That is not the way it normally is. Something's wrong. Oh, I'm thinking the wrong way. It's a 4 to...
Okay, crafting speed is...
I don't care about crafting speed for a second. I'm going to assume it's all the same, because it's the easiest way to make this work. So if the crafting speed were the same, you can get... I can use 8 of those guys operating and have enough wood to provide it all. So at 8 a second, essentially, I need 24 copper cable, right? Because I need 3 per machine, and there's 8. 8 times 3, 24. So in order to make 24 copper cables a second, I can make 4 a second per machine. So I need 6, because 6 times 4 is 24. So I need 6 copper cables to 8 circuits, which is the opposite of what it is in the actual game. That's insane. Okay, so I need 8 and 6. I need 14. I need 9 more of these things. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I don't know why, but okay.
Those round numbers are for squares?
Well, it's just, again, it doesn't make sense. Well, I don't necessarily need 8 of these to begin with, but...
2 copper cables do we have?
Wait, we gotta go this way. needs so many more supplies.
Every
Just gonna
half second,
hoover up
you're gonna
everything.
every half second, you're going to get 4 boards per factory. Every half second, you're going to get 2 copper cables per factory. You need 3 and 1.
I mean, I'm not going crazy, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. 4 copper cables per second, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 4 copper cables per second.
Yeah.
And then, so your first factory gets subsumed into the second factories for the wood. So you're making 4 wood a second, which will give you 8 boards a second.
Right.
So you got 8 boards a second and 4 copper cables per second. And you need 3 copper cables for every board. So you need 3 times as many cable production as you do board production.
Right. So look at this the machine that's right here. Right. A
Yep.
basic circuit board needs a wooden board every second and 3 copper cable. That's what I care about right now is the 3 copper cable.
Okay.
So if I have 4 of these guys, say I don't do 5, right? Then I need 12 copper cable a second.
Yes.
That's 3 cable
Yes.
machines. So I would do this if you could
Yeah.
step to your left slightly.
Oh, sorry.
So it would look like this. I can't do that because I don't have the freaking power poles necessary to make that happen. But that's what it would look like.
Okay. Makes sense so far.
Yeah, I really don't have the power poles to make that happen. That's very sad.
And then ideally, once you're able to with inserters, you put another inserter on the outside of each side so that you have 2 inserters going into each of these, correct?
Well, so then it looks like this.
No, what I meant was you have an inserter, here, pointing this way and pointing up at your cable production. So you'd have 2 dedicated.
You're right. You know what? That doesn't make any sense at all. We got to do it this way. Because it's not... If it's bigger to smaller, then you could do what I just did. But because it's not, you can't. So what you actually have to do is do something like this, where your cable comes in on the same bus as your wood. So the wood comes in like this. And you do that.
Yeah, and then you're going to have issues because you need the 3 copper cable for every wood, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to need a lot more throughput for that copper cable. I mean, it's almost if you could do like a dedicated, one for...
Just do 1 to 1. It's not quite, though. It's 3 to 4. So your whole thing is you would do this. And then the wood comes up through there. So your cable comes down here, your wood comes up through there. And then because you're doing 1 a second, you can afford to just have 1 inserter going out. Because they operate at 1 a second. You could probably do 1... Nah, because you need 4 things loaded. So you would need 2. Maybe 1 fast inserter would do it. I don't know, because we don't have boards yet.
Yeah, crafting speed is 1.
I mean, Bob's does weird things with ratios, so I'm not surprised by that. Just annoyed by that.
Huh. Math.
Annoyingly, this is backwards from how I would ideally have the wood doing, but that's fine.
Okay.
Because the wood can go in here, that's fine. It's just that now, because this is going out here, I have to do this to bring it back in. Ah, wrong way. So now that becomes the basic circuit boards.
Oh, okay. It's replacement. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it looks like crap though. That's fine. This absolutely has to look like that, otherwise there's no way there'll be enough throughput. I need more of these. Oops, that doesn't go there. And we'll work on better lane balancers later, obviously. Oh crap, yeah, you can't do this setup because... frickin'. I think it's going to be too slow. I don't think this middle one's going to be able to produce fast enough.
Yeah, you really need two to get, unless or either that or faster inserters. So.
Well, yeah, which we could do once we get the next level of basic electronic boards. It's solder plate that's going to be the next thing, or the solder rather. Oh, it seems to be holding its own. That's the right ratio. I mean, you could see it definitely uses just the right amount to keep everything moving.
Oh, it's because it can only unload. Unload 2 per second as well. It can make 4 per second, but it can only unload 2 per second. So it's technically a slowdown, but whatever.
We need faster inserters.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, we have circuit boards.
That's pretty cool.
That'll
Anyway,
make things faster.
As noted, I'm going to go explore a little bit farther out and make sure our pollution is not going to draw any big nasties to us. I'll be back.
Yeah, that would be good. Okay. In the meantime, boys, what do we work on? Getting science back operational again, maybe?
Science is probably a good thing to focus on because then we can actually get stuff like faster inserters and whatnot.
Well, we have the technology for it. We just need to have solder. So I guess we need to mine galena, so that's what I'll work on next.
I found some somewhere.
Oh, I know what I need to do. We've got gears working there. Ah, crap.
What?
I didn't leave enough room to duplicate it on the other... Oh, no, that's okay. We can just use... We have special inserters. We'll just keep going north. We've got a ton of space to go up there.
Oh, yeah. The galena that we have found is straight east from us.
Okay. How far?
It's... I don't know. About as far from our power to our copper, and then again. It's in a straight line, straight to the east of our copper.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention right now.
Oh, fair enough.
There should be galena in the basic setup. Oh, there is. It's next to uranium. There's also more over there.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see it there because it blends in like a jerk.
Yeah, I don't care about the basic setup one because I'm going to have to run belts farther than if I just tapped what's over there in the east. So I'm going to do that and do galena into lead plate, but then I also need into tin plate. You know what? I may not do stone brick yet in this space. Because we could do that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut the blueprints and move them over. Because then this way we can make it tighter into the copper. And we'll just sort of make it pretend like, oh yeah, we always intended to do 4 in a gap, then 4 in a gap.
Yes, none will suspect otherwise.
Of course not. How dare you suggest it? Alright, so this will be tin. This will be galena. And then it's still backwards because reasons.
Oh, just for our viewers, in between episodes, I made a couple of radars and dropped them down the middle of the base just to give us a bit more warning about any biters that happen to turn up nearby.
Oh, that's right. so that's copper. Don't care about that. This is... one of the other ones. That's the other one. I'm out of belt, because of course I am. Alright, so that equips us with those. So one is going to be tin, the other one is going to be galena. And we really don't need more than one column of each. Probably don't even need the one column of galena, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume that's overkill.
Well, that's what you say until you realize just how much solder you're actually using.
You do use a lot. I mean, I'm not going to lie about that. But I just don't know. We still have to get steel in here somewhere. I feel like that's worth some time. Oh my god, we've been playing for 26 minutes.
What?
Seriously.
I continue to refuse to believe.
I guess these are just going to be half-hour episodes. I have so many trees. We're not going to need the greenhouse for, like, years. I'm so glad I made all that glass.
It'll get used. Don't you worry. Partner.
I could do things for science now. Ah! Fine. I'll make another damn axe. I feel like I need to do science. So to do science, we steal the gears and then have copper. That's for the red. I guess I need these guys. I need 5 and then 5, 1. That gives me 1 per second. I want to do 2 per second, but at least getting 1 per second will start us out. And then we'll do the science up here. Maybe. We do the greenhouse. We can do the greenhouse in this area. We can do the science down here and put the labs over there. I don't know. We're going to landfill the hell out of that thing eventually.
Gold!
Oh, yeah, 'cause wow. Thanks, Yukon. So, I don't think we can really do green science until we get stupid tin and galena, because we need solder and... oh, no, we don't, because we can do the basic inserters without it. Yeah, so we can do this. This is fine. Everything's good. It's all fine.
Okay. Nothing to worry about?
Not yet.
Good, good.
Alright, so I need 6 machines. That's as far south as we go? No, I already went farther south than I wanted to, because I can't help myself. Okay, you guys are going to be red science. And you're going to be gears, because I can do this locally, and I think that's the way it should be done for science. Then I don't have to worry about gears taking over. I need one more. I'm making gears. I'm making circuits. What the hell am I doing?
Making science packs?
We have circuit boards. I'm handcrafting circuits. Stupidity knows no bounds. Alright, you know what? We have to stop here. We have to. So we will. We'll stop here, but then we will pick up next time. I'll complete the science. George will continue running out into space because George can into space. And then we'll start, just more and more production as we go along. Any parting words of wisdom?
Raw fish cannot be used as a weapon.
Clearly you have never met a Finnish man. So, that is all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated to everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.